Hi everybody, what's up? It is Rookie Wednesdays, welcome back. We're gonna wait a few minutes to get started, of course, so we can spread the link around and all that. But, we have some tier lists, and we're gonna make a tier list. I think this desktop is loud. I'm turning it down. I see a lot of the people that have participated already, so thank you for, your participation, of course. It's always appreciated. We're gonna wait a little bit for people to get in here. I don't know how much to expect, but we'll see. Maybe we'll actually play games tonight at some point, depending on the mood. For now, we're gonna start off, with the track discussion and all of that. I'm starting to realize recently that like the track discourse is one of my favorite MK discussions. Probably my favorite by far, to be honest with you all. But the thing that was, you do not think you'll finish? If you finish in the middle of the stream, I may do it at the end, depending on, like, how tired I am, I guess. I think I'll be able to get through. I'm going to guarantee that everybody who is currently on the list right now will be discussed. If you finish before we are done, I will try to add you to the list also. But there's no guarantee. But I think I'll do it. Like, I think I'll do it, but I'm not sure. I won't guarantee it, okay? Everybody's on the list right now is guaranteed. We talk about all of those. First of all, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm personally doing okay. The weather's kind of nice. I forgot Koopa's list. I thought I put Koopa on here. Do I have him up? Koopa... Delta didn't post on mine. Do you want me to put Delta on? Here, we have time to fix this at least. I saw Koopa on the list, I thought. Oh, I know what happened. So Koopa guy was like the last person... Actually, no. Why did I get Christo but not Koopa? Why is that? Okay, so I had like an old version of my tweet up. And I guess like I was going through the list, I didn't get to Koopa's. But for some reason I have Christo's also. Alright, let's talk. Why can't I find Koopa? Did Koopa quote tweet me? Is that what it was? Yeah, he quote tweeted me. He quote tweeted me. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to check all of that real quick. It's okay. We'll fix it. Miles, welcome to the stream. I saw you were online earlier. Saw you on New Horizons. Saw your tweet and all that. Hope that the first Facecam stream went well today. This is his idea, everybody. I didn't want to do an exact copy of it. He just did the tier list and all of that. But he just did the tier list of like the tracks in the game and all of that, and that was fun. I was like, you know what, I'm all about the DLC content, so let's do that. But it was such a great idea that I wanted to do one myself. Like, I feel like this is great content, right? We all have our opinions, right? I think my favorite part about Miles' stream was just him reacting to one of the tier lists that just had MKS, like, in its own tier at the top. Like, it was the only S tier. And he's just like, dude, this guy thinks MKS is the best track in the game. Are you kidding me? Like, it's in a tier of its own. I could not believe it. I was like, dude, that is horrible. And then it got even funnier because the same dude had MC8 in A, which is somehow even worse. It was incredible. That was my favorite moment of the stream. Nah, Jamie. You capping. Jamie, you know you're wrong. You know motion guard is a thing. It ruins your whole... It went horribly. My friend forced me to play Animal Crossing. Yeah, I have not got Animal Crossing yet. Any Animal Crossing for that matter. Dude, I don't remember who it was. Dude, it's funny because MKS, like an S tier, in my opinion, is egregious. But this dude had MC8 in A, and that was somehow even worse. Even though it's like A tier is like not that... Well, it's not supposed to be like some bold statement like S. But just having MC8 in A tier. He acted like he died or something like that. It was just incredible. Funny name. Our SNS champion all the time. Likes himself some MC8. How do you go to LANs and beat up on kids every week and enjoy Mario Circuit? Just like the normal one. I don't get it, man. Alright, let's get Koopa Guy up in here real quick. 1 second. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save this right here. Koopa. And am I doing deltas, Dylan? Am I doing deltas? I cannot believe that was a real tier list. MC8 is just like there's nothing good about it whatsoever, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll get started in a few minutes. Now you can pass Delta. I mean, he has a finished list, right? I saw Delta's list and I saw Bear's list. And I think the thing that was sad with Bear was just like, he did like the exact idea I had, but I think it was just coincidental because he wanted to do a YouTube video. But I'm not going to include it because he did not consent to conclusion. I don't know if Delta did. But if Delta, like, if you think Delta's list should be on here, just send me it in Discord DMs and I'll add it. Yeah, I don't even think it's mid compared to other Mario circuits. I'm gonna be quite honest here. Alright, we do gotta get Koopa guys up in here. Maybe Brandon's responded so far. Maybe not. He's thinking too much on this. I guarantee it. Okay. All right, 1 second. We're gonna hide Chrome real quick, so I can do a thing. I'm gonna see my city background real quick. Gonna edit, choose a file. Adding. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. My bad. 1 second. I gotta go to his profile and get the chimp from Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's a good profile picture. It's one of my favorites. Alright, upload. No! I didn't want to upload that! Alright, we're refreshing. I'm fumbling right now, everybody. There we go. We'll explain the tiers in a second. Alright, Koopa is in the middle. He's in front of Lev after Getty. Where's Getty's list? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, that's not that. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 1 second. Open image in new tab. We are going to put this right here in front of Jake's, I think. Actually, wait. I'm losing track of everything right now. Okay. We'll go with that, right? Ooh, I got a ping also. Brandon is finished, everybody! Okay. By the way, congratulations, Brandon. I think you're going to be first, so... yeah, we'll go with that. We'll get back to this in a second, everybody. All right. Now I have to get Brandon's avatar real quick. Nathaniel Bandy predicted MC Wii for DLC. You stop. I mean, there's no wrong in predicting MC Wii. It would just suck, in my opinion. Okay. Gosh, I have to save this Zelda avatar on my computer. Crazy what this guy makes me do. Okay. Alright. I think I have everything. I may need some correction if, you guys are gonna have to, like, watch intently, make sure I don't mess anything up here. Okay. I don't think MC Wii would be, like, the end of the world, but it wouldn't be great, I think. Okay. The order's being messed up quite a bit right now. I'm trying to do this alphabetical. I think that's the easiest. It's okay, I can delete it after. I'll make sure to remember that. Okay. Let me read through the chat. Not Elgato. Shit. Chrome. There, we're back. Okay, let me read through the chat real quickly and make sure that I didn't miss anything, and then we'll get into it in a little bit. Oh yeah, let's queue up some Mario Kart remixes in the background to play quietly to add some pizzazz. We're gonna go with Isana remix because he just has medleys for like every single thing in the franchise. Alright, he has an all MK medley 2021. We'll go with that. Alright, this'll do. Alright. Tell me if this is too loud, by the way. Yeah, the list is roughly alphabetical, right? All DLC tracks have gliders. Did not notice. Okay, Vara, you say, I hope they add the Luigi circuit. That could mean a lot of different things here. It can mean 3 different things. Or Luigi Raceway. I think it's a little loud. Alright, that's about... I'm trying to get as quiet as possible. I don't know if it's good. Tell me now. Music's too quiet, you say. Okay. We'll go with this. Alright. Yeah, pizzazz. I think that DS and MK7 MCs are, like, pretty good also. The Wii and Wii U ones are terrible, in my opinion. Got a subscription. Fire with the sub. We are live. Let's fucking go. Fire's gotten a lot of subs recently. Also, shout out to Fire for all the MKC subs and all of that this last week. He popped off when we won some MKU, so thank you for that, Fire, as always, and the continued support. Alright, guys, I think we're ready to get into this. Okay? So, let's like, go over everything really quickly, our tier list. So, as you all know, I am the king of this stream. Not much of a surprise. My opinion is automatically perfect. You cannot convince me otherwise. Moving the mute. Okay. Said it was good. Alright, we don't need to turn it up a little bit. So, yeah. The reason why I write near perfection, even though my tier list is perfection, is I am giving everybody below a chance of being in the top tier. Now, I haven't actually looked in depth at all these lists. I assume that some of them are pretty good. Yeah, you did just get the shut up, I'm HG. No, it's fuck you, I'm HG Rookie. That's the picture. That's Luke's picture of the Spider-Man. But, I am giving you all the chance of getting in the near perfection tier. And my prediction is that nobody's going to get there, because you would have to pretty much share a brain with me to get into that tier. But I am not going to close the door on it yet. I'm not sure if one of you is so ridiculously based that I actually put you over there. But we'll see. Outside of this, we just have the base tier. This means that I think you have good opinions here. I like them. I think they're good. And by the way, I'll let the chat flame me if they think I'm being ridiculous. That is your right as a Rookview Watcher enthusiast. You can disagree with me. As long as you're not like Jack, who just automatically disagrees with me on everything. So what you're telling me is to take your tier list here and flip it for facts? Well, it already is facts, but if you want to refute for no reason, then you can go ahead. Jamie, you may like my tier list, because Ribbon Road's already in the game, so I can't include it as like a high tier here. So, yeah, there's that. The other things. So, base is where all the good tier lists are going to go. This is where you should ideally be wanting your list to land, obviously. Now, of course, you're going to get all these other lists. You're going to get all these other lists that aren't quite based, but they're solid. Landing in solid is okay. I think that's completely fine. And then we get into mid-tier. You know, mid. That's become the new meme recently. I know everybody's still on the L plus ratio train, but I think the next toxic meme is going to be mid. As in, you know, nobody actually says mid to say that something's mid-tier. It means that it's like below average, but not just terrible. So if your list is it's getting thrown in mid. And then of course you have the acidic tier. The acidic tier. I thought this was clever. You know, if you're the chemistry people, you have your acids and bases. They are opposites. You cannot be based and also acidic here. If you're in the acidic tier, your tier list is garbage. I don't know what else to tell you. And unfortunately, we have a tier called not a tier list. So the people that made things that are not tier lists are going to be thrown in here. Is the criteria understood? I hate Excitebike. That just really popped up the second I was thumbs upping. No. Alright, let's take a look at everything. How's our chat box going on? Oh, Sebas with the raid. Man, I may have to explain everything again. But thank you for the raid, Sebas. Hope your stream went well. I'm assuming that you just played. We're not playing Mario Kart here. Maybe in like an hour we'll play Mario Kart, but I don't know when that's going to happen. We are going to be grading tier lists. So yes, we're making the tier list. We have our tiers. near perfect ones, based, solid, mid, horrible ones, opposite of base, and then of course not a tier list. Alright, let's get into this. Now, this is my tier list, okay? Now, this is your chance to, thank you, Sebas. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate keeping me in your thoughts. So, this is my personal opinion. Now, I know that there's a lot of you that are going to disagree. There are a few people that had some issues. There was a Daisy Hills stan that was very angry. I don't think Daisy Hills is the worst, but I just don't think it's really special. I'm not a Moonview guy. Another person was very upset about Moonview Highway. I think everybody's still like at me for not liking 3DS Rainbow Road. Is there anybody else in here that agrees with me that 3DS Rainbow Road isn't it? Like, is that... I don't know if that's me trying to read the tier list. Is it small? Is it too small? I guess we can like kind of zoom and all of that. Hold on one second. Let me test some stuff. Okay. Is this better? Is this better? We're scrolling a little bit. Yeah. I think Daisy Hills is just basic and all that as well. That's a fair evaluation in my opinion. Overrated but not terrible. I think that's a good opinion also. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that Daisy Hills may make it also. Anyway, this is my big four. If you have any sort of Coliseum slander, you're probably not going to land in base. I'm just letting you all know now. I'm very partial toward this track. I have a few other tracks that I would probably pop off over. You know, Mario Kart's like the new Smash Bros, right? As in, like, we're like the X factor of every direct where, like, we're going to learn about, like, what's coming to the game and all that. It's just in the form of tracks instead of character additions. So, anything in my top 10 here, I'm going to be very happy if I see it. Of course, the 4 up here are a little bit of a step above. Especially these first two that have not come back yet, Coliseum and GC and BC. Those are my number one desires, I guess, for this. Then, of course, I have the tracks I would really like to see, but I'm not going to like be like, yes, finally, if they get in. This is like all the stuff in the middle, or all the stuff in the middle here in the I'm down tier. This is just things that, like, I'd be like, cool, yeah, sure. And then there's the preferred not, where it's like tracks I don't really want to see, and of course there's the wasted slot. Alright guys, let's get into it. So I think this is Brandon's tier list, correct me if I'm wrong. This is thrown together at the last second. So Brandon, his favorite track that he wants to come back appears to be Mushroom City. Now I don't know if this is ordered between tiers, but I'm going to assume that it's normal behavior. That I assume it's normal behavior that, like, the track that's in the top left is your favorite, because, you know, you gotta get that one right also. Oh yeah, I also didn't do Mario Kart Tour in my tier list. I don't think I've played enough of it to have a great opinion. You literally rushed over half the list without thinking. That's okay. We're still gonna do it. Take a grain of salt with it. I mean, you can fight me on some of it. Mushroom City, I think, is a good pick. That's completely acceptable in my opinion. Didn't know this guy's a Mario Kart Wii stand. He has Toad's Factory. Oh, I know, that's pass, not some... Whoa, DK, pass and pop off material. That's gonna be controversial. But I'm okay with it. I like DK pass. Yeah, I think everything in Tour's getting in anyway, so I'm not thinking about it too much. I'm not big on the Rosalina's Ice World pick. We have Ice World fans here? You like the scenic tracks. DK Pass is cool. I feel like everybody I talk to hates DK Pass, right? WeBC boring. I don't know. I think it's solid. I don't think it's an elite tier BC, but I think it's pretty good. A lot of Moonview liking. Dry Dry Ruins. Moonview and Dry Dry Ruins are the tracks that, like, I don't like that much that everybody else seems to like, and it's probably why I didn't think that MKWee's tracks were that good. Overall, most of my favorites here are in your pretty good tiers. I can't be flaming too hard. None of the tracks that you have in pop-off material, in my opinion, are like the best of the best or anything. Nitro, what's up? We're judging people's track lists and all that. Acceptable tier. We have quite a lot of SNES tracks in here, to be honest. Some MKT tracks. Would go below MKS. Man, you're doing Mario Raceway dirty. Vanilla Lake's understandable. I thought that New York Minute wasn't that bad also. Need more SNES tracks? We'll see. Alright, I think I've formed my opinion, everybody. And I have the right to adjust if I want. I have the right to adjust. Taking a look at all this, I also like that BC2 is like your very high GBA Bowser Castle. I think that this is going to go in solid. I don't think there's anything heinous here. But I don't love it. I think it's pretty decent. GC and BC down here kind of hurts. Airship Fortress down here kind of hurts for me. Mushroom Gorge up here, black. You didn't realize it's there? How could you hate Race? Dude, Jamie has this theory that Desert's the worst meta track, but that it's like the best casual worldwide track. Mario Raceway would destroy Desert, like for like casual fun, in my opinion. You might as well just go all in on stupidity, right? So many city tracks and stuff. There's nothing wrong with city tracks. You just have to do them well. Alright, Brandon, we're putting you in the solid tier. Okay? Alright, next up. I think this is Christo. Now, this must-have tier list. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, Mario Raceway is a fun time. I don't care what you'll say. Of course, Royal Raceway I have also preferred over it in the past, but it wasn't that amazing in this game, so we'll probably just get annoyed if it makes the game and all that. We'll see. Immediately, we're starting off with Airship Fortress. An incredibly based opinion. Followed by Wii BC, with GC and BC below it. I'm not with you on that, but I think Wii BC is pretty good, right? Wario Coliseum and must-have. Very based opinion. Mushroom City, very solid. Thing about Mushroom City is, I think Shroom Ridge is just going to be better. But Mushroom City, in its own right, pretty good. Now for me, 3DS Rainbow Road up here in the must-have territory. I feel like this is going to be a very common opinion. Y'all don't understand, back when we actually played Mario Kart 7, nobody but Gogoku liked that track. I swear, nobody liked it that actually played MK7 actively. And we were the ones that actually... This isn't Christos? Is this Christos? Hold on, I'm pulling this up now on my other thing. I'm gonna start double checking now if this one's wrong already. Okay, yeah, okay, the next one is Christos. Who's this one's then? It's gotta be near the beginning of the alphabet, right? Is this Drags? No? Whose list is this? Why am I getting so confused now? Is this Koopa Guys? Did I like mess up or something? Whose tier list is this? Is this Monfy's? How's Monfy's here? Are we doing Monfy early then? What the heck? I'm so confused. Is this Monfy's? Monferno, where are you at? Yeah, this is Monfy's. I don't know how Monfy's is so early. This is Monfy's. Okay, thank you for the observation. You are good stream watchers. How did I mess that up? Dylan, there's a lot of different tier lists and they all look exactly the same, okay? Alright, let's get back to this. Okay. It was a great start. Dry Ruins, Rainbow Road, but I can accept this. Toad's Factory and GC and BC are up here. Yeah. Vancouver, I think, is a very cool looking track. I have no idea how that's going to play. I assume we're going to get it. Broken Pier also. I don't even know what this is. I'm assuming it's just the Amsterdam track. Some good stuff right here. Bowser Castle 3 is kind of cool also. At least like in a non-archaic form. GC and Luigi... Oh, God. Oh, God, the GC and Luigi circuit this high. I know Jamie's going to take your side here. He loves GC and Luigi circuit. What do you mean very likely? Do you just like mean that like these tracks are going to be in the game and we can't do anything about it? This guy has pinball awfully low. But I do like the beginning of the tier, right? I'm just seeing if there's anything else that's egregious up here. I feel like nobody knows what they're talking about with the MKT tracks, because I know this is New York Minute, but like, there's also like another New York Minute on here somewhere as well. It's just fun. No, I'm with you on Raceway, not on GC and LC though. Don't really want it. Okay, I think that this could potentially... I don't know. This may just end up in solid. Let's see if there's anything egregious down here. BC3 and absolutely wasted. This feels like some MKWee spite for sure. But we have Mushroom Gorge down here. A lot of the boring... This absolutely wasted tier is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So many SNES tracks down here. This may be based. This may actually be based. Cheap Cheap Lagoon. Not in the bottom tier is kind of rough, but it's still down here. I love me some Riverside Park, by the way. I think that track is so cool. They're probably going to ruin it, but like, I still like it. Where's BC2? Okay, BC2 and fine with it. Okay. Parkway I like, man, but like, that bridge is real. But if you're worried about trolling, I don't know why you'd put GC and Luigi Circuit, right? I don't know what to make of this, because like the middle tier, it just feels like it's like acceptance or anything. Or like predictions on if they're going to be in or not. I don't know. There aren't too many misses up here, though. This is like very between based and solid. But I'm going to give it based. We may adjust it later. Oh, was I supposed... This is Momfees. Okay, we're doing Momfees early. Momfees going to go in based. Alright. This is Cristo, right? This has to be Cristo. Let's do a double check real quickly. Yes, this is Cristo's. Okay. Let's go through this. So I'm assuming GC and Bowser's Castle is your number one, right? I'm about that. I'm about that. Daisy Cruiser's fine. DS Mario Circuit pretty good. BC. All three of these courses I think are solid, not great, but I'm about it. If you think that they're great, then sure. Okay, guys, I'm noticing a trend here with GC and Luigi Circuit that I'm not sure I like very much. Do all of you guys like GC and Luigi Circuit? I need like the head count here, to be honest. 3DS Mario Circuit's aight. Rainbow Road, Mario Circuit, like all these are solid, I think. Luigi Circuit's kind of a You like Chaos? Alright, sure. Is that BC2? Ghost Valley 2 and Ghost... I think Ghost Valley 3 is kind of a sleeper, I'm not gonna lie. What do you expect from a Midnight Wasp member? This man has Vanilla Lake 2 and Shore tier. And Mario Circuit 2, the best of the SNES MCs. Bowser Cat DK Mountain. Another 3DS Rainbow Road enjoyer. Both the Woohoo tracks. Coliseum and Sure. That's the salvage. I'm expecting to see it in the please insert tier, but that's a salvage. Oh god! Moo Moo Farm and Sure? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that may have ruined it, dude. That may have ruined it. Okay, I need the head count here. Does anybody else lobby for Moo Moo Farm in here right now? Do we have anybody else that's going to support him on this? Oh god. I think I'm going to be sick, dude. Moo Moo Farm. That Moo Moo Farm, in my opinion, may be bottom one. I'm not even joking. It was terrible in Mario Kart DS. It was like the one... Dude, Moo Moo Farm. I'm not even joking, dude. Moo Moo Farm is like the one course in MKDS Like, there's this legendary 12-year-old Mario Kart DS player that just came out of nowhere. They came out of thin air. And they're like the best player in the world. So many world records. They're just dethroning MK Dasher and all of that. And they could be the Players Pace champion and #1 MKDS player in the world. But they won't TT Moo Moo Farm. They're ranked like in the hundreds on that track, and they're like #1 or 2 on everything else. Like that's kind of hype. But he just doesn't TT it. And then in MK64, it's even worse. TTs with RNG moles. Oh god, Moo Moo Farm up here. Is Meadows not enough for you? Moo Moo Meadows is just better, right? Okay. Waluigi Pinball is a little bit of a salvage here. Like, we got a lot of the good... Oh, and Vanilla Lake 2, dude. Thank you, Miles. I agree with you. Oh, and the Woohoo track. Oh, dude. Christo, I don't know, man. Coliseum and sure. It's okay. GCNBC's #1. GCNBC #1 is based, okay? That's based. But it's not looking good right now. Let's go over Matt. Cheap Lagoon in mid-tier? Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, this is getting... Shy Guy Beach in mid-tier. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Do we have any salvage? Do we have any salvage? Dry Ruins and no thank you. Okay. Okay. The other Vanilla Lake is down here. Moonview's down here. Sugarland's down here. Solid amount of SNES tracks down here, including both Donut Plains courses, Desert Hills. Mushroom Gorge is in the bottom. Okay. Oh, Raceway in the bottom hurts my soul. Oh my god. Dude, Moo Moo Farm ruins this list. Cheap Lagoon ruins this list, but Moo Moo Farm is even worse. Alright, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. This would be potentially acidic, but GCNBC #1 is going to push it up to mid. Christo, there's some wild stuff in there. I'm glad that you're opinionated. That makes the streams fun. But I really hope that your wish list does not come true. I cannot handle this game with Cheap Lagoon and Moo Moo Farm. Okay. It's going to mid. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, this is the French drag. I think it's pronounced Dragneer. Alright. So, this is going in not a tier list. This is drags, I think. This is the other drag. This is just a... Alright, is there 40 tracks here? 12, 20, 24, 30... Yeah, I think this is just like a... this is what I want, the 40. This is fine, we can talk about this real quickly. But this isn't a tier list. With that being said, I don't like seeing both Vanilla Lakes. Want to see some variety. We've averted Moo Moo Farm. But, I don't know, dude. We've had all these tracks come back already. If you're going to bring them back, 64 BC and Banshee Boardwalk are the play. Then again, like, every 64 tracks come back at this point. Shy Guy Beach and Cheap Island? I don't know. Lakeside Park's pretty good. Guy likes his Star and Special Cup Double Dash tracks. Who can blame him? This is pretty good MKDS selection right here. Maybe a little bit too partial to MKWii here. Not, Like, this is fun. This is fine, but, like, the SMK and MK64s are But again, this just isn't a tier list. Mushroom Gorge is either you love it or you hate it. I think we can at least agree that Mushroom Gorge is probably going to make this game and also be a train wreck. Probably. But anyway, this isn't a tier list. I'm more okay with the stuff at the bottom than the top. But, I don't know. There's no Moo Moo Farm and Cheap Lagoon. We'll go with that. You know, as bad as 2 Vanilla Lakes in the game is, as bad as it is, there's not like a bunch of other good SMK tracks in my opinion. But I would like to see like some variety there. Now, I don't know if this is a prediction or anything also. Like, this could technically be a... I don't think this can be a prediction because there's no tour tracks, though. So, I don't know. It's not a tier list. Alright, this is Dragmire. Okay? Right? This gotta be Dragmire, right? Let's do a quick check real quick. Drag is definitely an opinionated individual, I think. At times he has very solid ones, though. Okay. DS Bowser's Castle, the #1 pick. Do we like that? Do we hate it? Do you think Ghost Valley would be nice? Yeah, I think Ghost Valley is like the best genre of SMK track, personally. BC could be good, right? Could probably be solid. Yeah, I like DC. I like DSBC also. Got Airship Fortress up here. That's based. Coliseum up here. That's very based. And maybe the 3 best Rainbow Roads in my opinion. Now this is a lot of Rainbow Roads. Probably too much. Throwing if not there. Okay, so he's acknowledging like just one of them's fun. I like all 3 of these. I like GBA Rainbow Road also. DK Summit up here. I like DK Summit. DK Mountain I'm not big on. GCN BC, that's a good one. Wii BC, pretty good. I like all these so far, except 3DS Rainbow Road. But, you know, I'm the odd one out on this one, right? The 3DS Rainbow Road, like, this had potential, I think, to be near perfect. But we got the 3DS Rainbow Road. But this can still definitely be based. Toad's Factory, banger. Shipyard, all these are bangers. Now, I'm not big on 64. Waluigi Pinball, banger. Had a Vanilla Lake. This is also kind of rough. But so far, this is very good in my opinion. Sure. Yeah, 3DS BC is one of the weaker ones. Daisy Hills, eh. It's in Sure, though. This isn't like complete wish list at this point. Yeah, some okay. We got a lot of SMK tracks in here. Donut Plains. Meh. I'm kind of about the Dry Ruins and meh. This is weirdly one of the highest slots we've seen for N64 Mario Raceway up to this point. Even though it's still kind of like, oh dude, 64 BC and meh. A dagger to my heart. But at the very least, you can like kind of say, okay, 64 BC like had its time. Right? Kinda waste. This is a good kind of waste here, I think. Like he has like the right SNES Bowser's Castles. Like, above, right? I think he said that he doesn't know any of the GBA tracks, so he's left them off. It's okay. Jake's gonna help us. Mods, I have a job for you. You all can see it. Okay. And actually waste. Dang, that's pretty harsh for Ghost Valley 2. I think Ghost Valley 2 is a pretty solid track. But I do think that Ghost Valley 1's like one of the better starter tracks. Choco Island 1, Mario Circuit 1. Figure 8 Circuit, as much as like the MKDS nostalgia I have, I agree that that is actually waste. Like there are no off-road cuts, it's just the longest straight. I don't think it would be any good in this game. Like if they were going to have it in 8, it would have been better if it was just an 8U while it was still MK8 and all that. Alright. There were a few blemishes, but there were more blemishes on Monfils, I think. We're going to go based. I'm going to put him ahead of Monfy, because this is more based. In my opinion. Matter of fact, I'm starting to think that Monfy may be pushed down to solid. But we'll see. Let's keep it going. I know this one's Dylan's. Note, GCN Bowser's Castle is the top choice. Wario Coliseum, DS Waluigi Pinball, Banshee Boardwalk. Unordered list. Wii Rainbow Road, 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar. I'm not huge on, but it's okay. It's okay. You can have one miss. It's not like it's an egregious miss. I haven't looked at the rest of them yet. If Airship Fortress is in the second tier, I will consider. Good stuff. All right, Koopa Troopa Beach, solid. 64 Bowser Castle, very solid. Mushroom City, very solid. Luigi's Mansion, solid. Airship Fortress, Toad's Factory. This is looking very, very good so far. Maple Treeway, Mako Woohoo's mid. Rosalina's Ice World is mid. 3DS Rainbow Road is mid. I'm okay. I think I'm okay with the tour tracks in here, in this placement. Alright, pretty solid. Pretty decent so far. Okay. I can accept this still. Just okay. Riverside Park, perhaps Snowland. Some of these are kind of nice, to be honest, but DK Summit kind of low. There's been nothing horrible here, I think, yet. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Mushroom Gorge is definitely a little high for just okay. I agree with that. It's not like it's not in the top 3 tiers though. I can accept a bad course being in mid tier. Man, you had Moo Moo Farm so high. Gotta get the microscope out for this one. Waluigi Stadium, I think Waluigi Stadium would be fun in this game, to be honest. But it could get in the way of Wario Coliseum. Let's see what's at the bottom. Do we have anything great that's just inexplicably down here? Got a lot of SMK tracks down here. That's good. Luigi Raceway, yes. Moo Moo Farm, yes. Sherbertland, yes. Peach Circuit, Shy Guy Beach, yes. Snowland is okay. Rest of this, Yoshi Falls, that hurts my soul. Okay, Wasted Slot, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is the best one so far. This is the best one so far, I think. There are a tiny amount of blemishes. But this is definitely the best one so far, in my opinion. This is a very good top and bottom tier. This is potentially war level, in my opinion. My honest, humble opinion. And what this is telling me now is that Monfy needs to go down to mid. Dylan is going to be the new best. For now. Dylan is in based. I'm sorry, Monfy, you were the first. You were early. I thought it was good, but I'm starting to see a pattern now. I don't think I can, in good conscience, keep you as a based individual based off of what I've seen from other people. All right. This is Jake's Getty's. All right, so we are just going to put the entire cast of GBA tracks in the top tier. Unfortunately, that means putting Shy Guy Beach in the top tier. But I can respect this. Super Circuit is very slept on. I think that's okay. Don't know about y'all, but that's okay. Would be incredible if added. MC2. Better be the only SMK track I see here. It is. Okay. This top tier is not bad. Pretty good. Yeah, Super Circuit, I think we should take a second to shout it out, right? It has very slept on tracks. It's like SMK if like they gave their tracks like actual theme and personality. Did you all know, I actually just learned this week, that Mario Kart 64, there were 8 unique track designs from SMK, and they made a direct sequel to all of them in MK64. That explains why there's like a Choco Mountain, which is like a follow-up to Choco Island. It explains why there was a follow-up Bowser's Castle. Banshee Boardwalk was the evolution of Ghost Valley 2. I think Moo Moo Farm was supposed to be like Donut Plains. There's technically a sequel. And then Super Circuit kind of took it the extra mile. 20 tracks, all different. It's kind of funny, though, how they used to have, like, so many boardwalk courses. They kind of went away with it. You know, Twisted Mansion is, like, your new spooky track, but it's not a boardwalk like all the OG ones. Yeah, there's a match for everything. Sherbertland was Vanilla Lake. Koopa Beach was Koopa Troopa Beach, obviously. I never thought about that, but it's true. Alright. Would not mind if added. Got the good Bowser's Castles. Both Koopa Beaches. Mushroom Gorge, ew. Got the very good 3D Bowser's Castles, Airship Fortress, Banshee Boardwalk, Pinball Factory. Okay. This is decent. I don't think this is as based as Dylan's, but This is solid so far. Not preferred, but kind of okay. Ooh, 3DS Rainbow Road being kind of like in this category is pretty woke, not gonna lie. Okay, Cheap Cheap Lagoon. I don't know, man. Alright, so Jake has not played MK Tour. He has no MK Tour nostalgia. I can't hold him accountable because I don't know what's good and what isn't here. DS Mart, man, he hates the Ghost Valleys. I don't hate this, though. I don't hate it. Yeah, this is better than Monfy's list, but I don't know if it's based. Okay, I'm going to be honest here. He is an MKC, or MKSC, my bad, not MKC, enjoyer. And that's great and all. But that technically means that Shy Guy Beach is in the top tier. And I don't know. I don't know if I can condone that as based. I think it's solid. I think it's solid. It's the best of the solids, I think. We'll go with that. Christo, I'm hoping that there's another gigantic whiff right now. I'm hoping that we're all not just like-minded. I want you to have company. I'm not sure if we're going to get an acidic tier list yet. Chat, you all can hand it to Royal real quick. If he can get it in by the end of the stream, I will see if we can include him. But no guarantees yet. Okay, let's keep this going. We're about halfway in. Alright, whose is this? I like what I see so far. Whose is this? Is it... I mean, I think it's roughly alphabetical. Is it Koopa's? Maybe Koopa Guys. Yeah, this is Koopa Guys. Alright. This top tier is woke as fuck. Rock Mountain's kind of like... Rock Mountain's mid. It's gonna be like... If it gets into this game, it's gonna be a very dumb bagging track, I think. But it's not like you're putting Moo Moo Farm in top tier. I think this is very good so far. Actual good tracks. I have no issues here. Now, I don't like Delfino Square, but I think it can be good. I didn't like it in MK Wii at all. I think it can be good. Thumbs up emoji tier. Daisy Hills is very high here. So you put all the Daisy tracks right next to each other. A Daisy enjoyer. There's a lot of things that I kind of take issue with in this thumbs up emoji tier. I'm not going to lie. This top tier is very good, however. Neutral. Oh my god. Cheap Cheap Lagoon in neutral. 3DS Rainbow Road I think should be below neutral, but this is like below its average placement, I feel like. So I'm okay with the neutral so far. Outside Cheap Cheap Lagoon. That course, man. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we got any like amazing courses down low. Got a bunch of SMK tracks. Both Vanilla Lakes correctly placed in trash tier. Got a bunch of starter tracks. I don't think GCN Mario Circuit's terrible, but like, I wouldn't classify it as particularly good. Mario Raceway down here hurts a little bit, but the rest, we're looking pretty good right now. BC3 down here, oh, I can accept that. BC2 is difficult. I like BC2. I am a BC2 enjoyer. I enjoy DK Summit also, but you know, this isn't a deal breaker. I'm just looking at this top tier, though, and this is, like, pretty based. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, where's Pinball? Okay, thumbs up emoji. That's acceptable. I think this is probably the number 2 list so far. We're putting Koopa in based. He's behind Dylan, though. This is very, 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 very good. Alright. Should be Lev, right? By Lev. I still don't know if I say. I don't know. I don't know what parts of the name I need to say still. So correct me if I'm wrong. If not, I'm going to assume that I'm right still. All right. If these are not in, people will riot. Pinball, yes. Treeway, probably. Koopa Cape, kind of mid. I did not think that Sunset Wilds was like a riot-worthy track, to be honest. I don't know about y'all. I don't think anybody's rioting if Sunset Wilds doesn't make the game, though. It's okay. Koopa Troopa Beach, yeah, I'd agree it's a little high. 3DS BC, I think, is not the best BC, either. It's not the worst top tier. Now, here's the thing. I know you have Coliseum in your pop-off tier, but if you're going to name the first tier, if they're not in, people will riot. You must not know who I am. 3DS Rainbow Road in the pop-off. I'm the only one that's going to nick you for that. But we'll see how the rest goes. I'm big on it. Gorge and pop-off. Huh. Now, I wasn't a big Broken Pier fan, but I feel like there's potential at least. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Figure 8 Circuit and pop-off tier? Figure 8 Circuit? I don't know, Lev. I like Pinball and Airship Fortress, of course, but they've come back at this point, so like I'm not going to riot if they're not in. I got to at least play them in MK7. Figure 8 Circuit, though. This is getting acidic. Figure 8 Circuit in pop-off. Like I cannot imagine watching... No, I'm not going to list it in acidic yet. But I am trying to envision a circumstance where we're just watching this E3 Direct and we see Figure 8 Circuit and you're like, yes! Figure 8 Circuit! Been waiting for that one. Maybe if you're like... Maybe if it's like... Maybe if you're just like really like a purist, you're like one of the guys that's like, oh, they said it! They said it! Because you know it's like MK8s and it's Figure 8 Circuit. But man... I don't know about that. And Gorge up here also. 3DS Rainbow Road. I'm not very big on Delphio and Peach Gardens either. Riverside Park on Pop-Off, though. I kind of like Riverside Park and Pop-Off. I'm not going to lie. That's like the track that like I think is probably mid for everybody else, but I love it. It is the first track in the best Mario Kart game. But you can still have bad tracks in good games. Look, we've all spent way too much time playing this game. And, like, this game has, like, Dry Desert, and Cheeseland, and Excite Bike Arena, and Animal Crossing. All 4 versions. Riverside Park does not save this from acidic tier. I know you guys want the acidic tier. Let's keep evaluating. Yeah, we've been playing competitive Toad's Turnpike for, like, 8 years now. And we're gonna say that like no, Figure 8 Circuit can't save MKDS. I'm sorry. Both Maka Woohoo and Woohoo Loop are in solid. Don't know about that one. Dry. Oh, Shy Guy Beach in solid. Oh, I don't know about this one, everybody. Daisy Hills in solid. All I need to see is like a track that's top 10 in my list in the bottom tier. And this is, I'm gonna be very upset. I don't know which one I'm forgetting yet. I'm kind of scared to look down. But we'll see. Neutral. Okay. Most of these are pretty neutral. There's a few hits, a few misses, I think. Alright, I'm looking at ways to slot. Yes. Not really. Raceway, it hurts. Yeah, I mean, the bottom tier is not horrible. Look. I would rather play Figure 8 Circuit than Moo Moo Farm. Just being honest with you all. Better options. Bootleg, I think, is a solid track, to be honest. Moo Moo Farm is correctly down here. Ice World down here is pretty good also. Yeah, MC7's solid, right? GBA Luigi Circus pretty solid. But, like, look, he has... No, I don't think it's acidic. Y'all are overreacting. Like, Figure 8 Circuit and Pop-Off is a huge acidic take. But he's correctly put most of the circuit tracks. He put Moo Moo Farm pretty low. put Desert Hills low, Cheap Cheap Lagoon, the Vanilla Lakes are low. I can't hate on this completely. He has 2 of my top 4 in the top tier. Mario Raceway would be funny. I don't think it's acidic, but this is definitely mid. This is definitely mid. This is like teetering on acidic. We'll see. We'll see. We may change it later, but I'm going to put I'm putting it in mid right now. All right. All right, this is Miguel's list. Not a lot of thought put into this one. This looks like what Royal's list probably would look like if it was finished. And again, this is going to fall into not a tier list. The thing is that like I can respect this still, just because like you put one of the top 4 tracks in I Want It. So like I'm not gonna flame him for flaming me here. But come on, bro. Alright, we got 3 left. Alright, this is Mitch's tier list. Now these people I think probably have some based opinions, not gonna lie. Rady has some based opinions. Teeps usually has pretty based opinions, I'm not gonna lie. Teeps is like one that... Rady and Teeps both are like the ARC members that aren't just complete rookie haters. Like, they know I'm full of shit sometimes, but they aren't hating. They let me go on my rants, recognizing that at the end of the day, it's supposed to be content, and not personal. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm going too light on this, because like the thing is like I can't just give everybody a pass for correctly putting like Luigi Circuit in like bad, like Wii Luigi Circuit and whatnot. So like maybe I do need to be a little bit more. Maybe I need to be. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's take a look at this. Excuse me. All right. I'm not gonna lie, Mitch. I have a lot of mixed emotions on this top tier. Moonview Highway being like number 2. Like, I don't... Like, the rest of the list may be very good. I don't know. It potentially could be very good. But Moonview Highway at number 2, like, I think you may be out of the running for based already. Mushroom City's good. Wii Rainbow Red's... It's okay. I don't know about number 1, though. No, it ranked only the 2 relevant city courses. Okay, so... means that we hate Mushroom Bridge. I don't know if like you're classifying as traffic or city. Because Shroom Ridge, by the way, clears both of these. I'm just saying. Okay, it's not your number 1. Okay. 64 BC, cool. Airship Fortress, Pinball, cool. I'm not big on Broken Pier, but I'm not sure if like I'm not sure if like you're woke here, and I'm not. Broken Pier, I'm not a big fan of, but we'll see. I sense something funny right now. This music in the background. Oh my god, it is! Cheap Cheap Lagoon is in your 2nd tier! Oh my goodness! Oh, Mitch. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. This is falling apart quickly. This is falling apart quicker than Broken Pier's Ledges. I heard that music and I was like, wait. This is gonna be a Cheap Lagoon propaganda list. Okay. GCMBC, nice. Coliseum's up here. All my favorites are pretty high. Daisy Hills is awfully high. Man, this is the list of somebody that's played Mario Kart Tour and has formed some opinions that I am not able to understand completely here. DK Mountain. Ooh. Dry Dry Ruins. Ah. Ice World. 3DS Rainbow Road. Guys, this is probably unfair, but I am teetering between mid and acidic right now. I don't think it can be acidic though, because like there's still a lot of hits in this yes tier. Yeah, your tier list is not a tier list, but we did acknowledge that Pinball as like the top is very good. Okay. Yoshi Desert up here also. I don't know. Mitch and I may just be completely opposite personalities here. Royal, you're last. I don't know what to say. I hate the fact that Cheap Cheap Lagoon is so high. I hate that Moonview is in top tier. This is mid, but should bump Lev down. Interesting. This has more misses than Lev, I feel like, but more hits also. So this is tough. Banshee Boardwalk up here. Okay, let's look at OK. Shy Guy Beach, okay. A lot of SNK tracks up here. Wii Mario Circuit is okay. Desert Hills okay. Sherbert Land's okay, apparently. Hard Decision, okay. I don't know yet. We'll see. Raceway not... Moo the fucking music. I hear Moo Farm like Moo Farm's not going to be in bottom, is it? It's like a okay, Rock Mountain is very low. I know why you were like getting very scared earlier. I mean, the bottom's looking okay right now. But like I've mentioned, everybody's bottom is kind of doing all right. It's not like... I don't know. There hasn't been any... Like, usually, I need to adjust my grading scale, right? It's like, if I see Coliseum not in the top 2, it's like if people put Coliseum in mid, that should be like a shot to the heart, right? Okay, y'all are overrating N64 Wario Stadium, I think. It is like just a worse version of DS Wario Stadium. Maybe it could be fun in Deluxe with all the tricks. I don't think it's going to get in this game, to be honest with y'all. I think this is pretty mid. I'm not going to lie. There's some hits. There are some hits. I'm going mid. I'm going mid. I think a lot of this is like... This is going to be the highest mid. Maybe I do put... I may have to put Christo and Lev in Acidic, just to like round it out, to be honest. It's looking pretty even right now. Alright, we may revisit a few of these. They did it as a second track. I don't know. I think they should just like make it shorter like all the other 64 tracks in the game, though. Being realistic here. Alright, this is Rady's list. Alright, GBA, Luigi Circuit, and yes... Maybe Bespoke. I'm not certain. It definitely could be. Coliseum, yes. Shipyard, yeah, it's pretty good. Airship Fortress, yes. Lakeside Park, also. You see, this is what Jake's list should have been. Where it's like, yeah, we've got a lot of underrated GBA tracks up here. But you are not putting all of them in here. Like, I'm just going to go down to the bottom right now, and I'm expecting to see Shy Guy Beach in the bottom. Let's see this. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Very promising start. Stadium's good. Broken Pier could be alright. I don't know. He's got other GBA tracks. He may have an eye for... Daisy Hills and 3DS Rainbow Road up here. This is tougher to swallow. I don't recognize... I think this is Singapore. It looks kind of cool, but I know there's like some weird glider sections. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're doing a tier list, Ornan. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. I think 3DS BC is above average. I don't know if it's like elite tier, though. This is a Super Circuit enjoyer right here. Riverside Park, maybe yes. BC2, correctly. I am glad that this is a stream where everybody is realizing that BC2 is the best GBA Bowser Castle. I think Singapore probably works a lot better in Tour than it does in AD, where you actually get target shocked. Just thinking about it. Alright, maybe yes. With Pinball down here, GCN BC down here. I don't know, man. It's like it... There are some misses here, I'm not gonna lie. I went through a weird thought process. Yeah, I just want another BC. Almost any will do. Okay. But that is your preference, 3DS BC. Oh no, we may have to regrade a few of these. We'll see. Raceway maybe yes. I can get behind that. Mario Raceway, of course. We'll accept but prefer 64 BC. That's a banger. I played the CT and 8U and it was great. A lot of Tour tracks in here. Rady actually played Tour, so he has an opinion on it. Not the same as Mitch's opinions, where his were very clearly determined by MKT meta. I can't understand the mind of a competitive MKT player. I was an ACR player. Alright. You can accept Mushroom Gorge. I'm not gonna lie, Rady. There's some good here. But I'm seeing Mushroom Gorge right next to the fort. And I don't think for the life of me I can put this in based. I think this can definitely eke out solid. But we'll see. Alright, let's look at the bottom tier. It's looking pretty good. All the blatant misses are down here. Alright, I'm putting this in solid. I'm putting in... I know it's not ordered, but you still put them in the same tier. I'm putting in solid. I'm putting in the middle solid. Alright. I may have to move Brandon down to mid and then put Christo and Levin acidic just to get like the normal curve. It's not that I think that they're bad lists, so maybe it's wrong, but it's like I don't know. I don't think we necessarily need a normal distribution here, though. We can just simply agree that everybody's like kind of doing all right. There's nothing truly acidic here, to be honest. Lev kind of pushed it, and Christo with the Moo. Dude, I think Moo Farm is a bigger controversy than Figure 8 Circuit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Tisa. I've seen some woke opinions from Tisa 4, but we're gonna go in. Footnote, Double Deck is the chosen one, which is bespoke. Alright, let's take a look at this. Coliseum. Top 1. Yes. Mushroom City up here. I can get behind it. 64 BC. He was an MKW player. I remember playing him a bunch on the fort. Respect there. Airship Fortress. Nice. DSPC. Pretty good. Alright. Bro Favors. WeeBCs. Not a big fan of Koopa Cape. GCMBC being in the top 10. Kind of a salvage. I think DK Pass being high is like kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Lakeside Park, yeah. Wally Sam, yeah. Not big on Dry Ruins. Shipyard, pretty nice. The Woohoo tracks, ooh, I don't know. Riverside Park up here, man. That's kind of nice also. Vancouver. Likes the nighttime MKT tracks. Slightly above medium key. Cruiser. Factory. 3S Rainbow Road. Got Sherberland Enjoyer in here. New York Minute. Snowland. Yeah. Banshee Boardwalk. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Teeps 100% would be like Banshee Boardwalk's like a high tier course. You know, it's funny, before this game came out, we had like the running gag that Shroom Ridge is just like this incredibly woke track that never gets its credit, and we both popped off when it came back. See, your Moonview pretty low. Pinball and Meh is going to probably disqualify this from based. I think we're in solid though. Like, this top tier is very good, from what I can say. Got a lot of the weaker selections down here also. GBA Luigi Circuit pretty high also. Damn, BC2 in trash. Raceway in trash. GCN Rainbow Road in trash. A lot of Rainbow Roads in trash. Damn. What's his favorite Rainbow Road? Is it 3DS Rainbow Road? I think it is. Wow, that is crazy. Alright, let's see what... Fire whoever chose this Nintendo. Both Vanilla Lakes, MC1, the other Luigi circuits, Mario Circuit. Alright, all the usual suspects. I don't think New York Minute deserves this, to be honest. I don't remember enough. Hitting Rainbow Roads is pretty based if you're hating the ones that are in 8D already. The ones that aren't in 8D, I think are pretty solid, to be honest with y'all. I don't know. I may have to compare this to some of the others. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking... this may be... I think it's between solid and mid. I'm not going to lie. Unless Royals List really impressed me, though, I think Dylan is going to be the winner. On my personal rankings. Just saying. Okay. Let's take a list of this DM we got. Alright, this is Royals list. Okay. Footnote. All SMK tracks are wasted slots and we're not... Okay. Okay, you already put them in. And he's complaining about the ones that are currently in the game. I'm going to hold off on Teeps for now. I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. I may move some stuff around. We'll see. It's a very strong start and then a decent amount of disappointment. Wait, did he put... Wait, was this on the last one? Where did he put Chi Chi Lagoon? Did I... Okay, trash. That's kind of high. I'm not going to lie. Alright, Can't Smile. Dino. DS Waluigi Pinball. Nice. I'm not about Ice World, guys. I'm not going to lie. Great. Got Coliseum and GC and BC. Man, all of you guys like Daisy Hills, dude. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I think the thing about Ark, dude, is just like all your shitty track opinions are like already in the game. Like Excite Bike Arena and Animal Crossing. But like outside of like the game with like all the other courses that could be added, they're not terrible. Alright, let's continue on with Royals. Are you talking about the music for Rosalia Ice World? I don't think it's that good, to be honest. Okay, I responded this on Twitter. There was somebody who was offended by my Daisy Hills being in bottom tier. And I will say this. Daisy Hills was like, it's not the bottom of bottom tier. It's like very high for bottom tier. Look, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry. I can't argue with results. Like, I'm sorry. I wish I could. But like, contrary to what Jack believes, like, if there's evidence in front of me, I can't complain. Okay? You know, I'm not gonna lie. Now that a few days has passed, I wasn't gonna do it after the match and stuff. Now that a few days passed though, and we can set our weekly or weekend beef aside, I really like when you guys picked Animal Crossing the second match and it wasn't winner for the second time. I really wanted to post the no bitches meme with no winner. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's what you all deserve, right? You can't. It's not reliable. You may not get it. No winter. It'd be like that sometimes, though. But, you know, in your defense, I'm with you all. MKS isn't good. And the HD kids, they annoy me. Alright. Oh. Okay. This is getting alarming, Royal. I need to, like, check the footnotes really quickly. Okay, he said not ordered within tiers. That may save it, to be honest. Because, like, from first perspective, it's like Cheep Cheep Lagoon being, like, not just in good tier, but, like, the first track in mid tier. Or good tier. My bad. That is cause for alarm. Mushroom Gorge up here, also. Yeah, it is in the same tier as Airship Fortress. But he did correctly put Mario Raceway up here. Rock, Drive... Oh my god, dude. I don't know. Okay. Wait, what do you mean? You did put an SMK track out here. Mushroom Gorge has been played to death? What do you mean? You put it in good. Are you saying that like we're playing it down to death? Oh, Moo Moo Farm and okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, retire 8DX. A lot of okay. MKT can't judge, okay. Dude, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to do an update real quickly, guys. I'm gonna do a quick update. We're gonna hide the browser really quickly. Update our list very briefly. Wait, I got pinged with some more stuff. Do we have any... Oh, Artie has also submitted a list. So we'll take a look at this also. We're not done. We're getting some lists rolling in at the end. I can go for a little bit more time. Okay. What else did we get? We got an Artie list. Alright. Well, if that's said, I'm going to have to add a little bit to this. Adding Artie in. Got to get the Salamence in real quick. Oh, it's not a Salamence. Just royal with the crown, because he's royal, I get it. Royalty. Good thing we were moving past the ages of, you know, royalty and all that. Very archaic, decision-making and all that. Alright. I'm sorry, England, but you guys are kind of dumb for having a monarchy. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, can I only add one at a time? That's awkward. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit again. We'll be back in just a second, guys, on the list. Please be nice to me, Lee. Okay. We are coming back real quick. Oh, thanks. Dylan made the no winter meme. I'm very excited. Chrome. Okay. Why do you guys care about the opinion of someone who didn't put my perfect list on first? Your list was fine, Miguel, but it's not a tier list. Like, it's an okay... It's not even an okay opinion. It's like, it's a good opinion, but it's not a tier list. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Royal is definitely around here right now. Having the SMK tracks also low, I can respect also, but he also kind of went back on it, too. So I don't know what to say. And I don't think that this top tier is quite frankly, elite or anything. Like, Cheap Cheap Lagoon and good hurts, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Artie, pop off if I see these in the trailer. This is an MK Wii player right here. Dry Ruins and BC Wii. Riverside Park and pop off tier is like pretty woke, I'm not gonna lie. These are some very weird opinions so far. Okay. SNES PC is getting a lot more love, I think, than I was expecting. DK Summit, Wii Rainbow Road, 3DS Rainbow Road, Rose's Ice World. I don't know. Likes the handheld games quite a bit, huh? Airship Fortress, DSVC. Alright, acceptable. I'm noticing something really quickly right now. Guys, I think I need to give a shout out to Artie really quickly. So, like, the last 20 minutes or so, I was really thinking, maybe I'm not being hard enough on Christo or Lev right now. Because, looking through all these lists so far, you know what, I think I'm going to put Teeps in solid now. We can have the arc. Did every arc... Okay, Drag's a little bit more base than the rest of you guys. But... Okay, well, let's continue with what I was saying. I thought I was being a little bit too easy on Christo and Lev, because what I realized through looking through most of these tier lists, like, right here, it's like, you know, like, everybody, like... Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Like, everybody's list, like, we're kind of... Like, we're getting the SMK tracks down here. We're getting the Luigi Raceway. We're getting the Vanilla Lakes Moonview. No, usually a lot of these lists correctly have Cheap Cheap Lagoon in pretty low. Shy Guy Beach low. Moo Moo Farm low. Figure 8 Circuit low. And I kind of fought for a while. It's like, okay, I'm putting all these lists in mid because, like, I'm putting all these lists in mid just because, like, I don't think they're heinous. But, like, they've clearly been, like, a step down from the others. So I was thinking, it's like, do I need to be making a... Like, the debate is, one,
do I want to like make the normal curve, you know, the bell curve, like the distribution? You got your great ones over here, your bad ones over here, most are in the middle. But like, we've just completely skipped the last tier. I was like thinking, is it okay? Can I just conclude with that, like, everybody's like had like decent opinions at least, and nothing's truly been completely opposite of based? Like, I thought I was being a little bit too easy on Lev and Christo. Kind of royal. But like, I have my answer now. I'm not gonna lie, like some of the stuff in here is like okay, right, for like the acceptables and all of that. But what the fuck is this bottom tier, dude? Like, this is besides Coliseum and Pinball, which are both in the top tier. Like, Lakeside Park and GCN Rainbow Road are fine. They're good even. What the fuck is this bottom tier? This shit is acidic. This is terrible, Artie. I'm sorry. I know you asked me, Flame, but like, it's like he did it on purpose. Like, I thought I was being too easy on these guys, but thank you. You finally showed up and showed me that somebody can have a genuinely trash list. Let's go. Let's go. We got our bell curve, everybody. Now, we do have a little bit... It's not completely even or anything, but this is truly putrid. I haven't even gone through all of them yet. Like, they're like... I don't know. Like, I like Riverside Park. It hurts me that, like, Riverside Park in S tier is going to be my worst list. But it's not even just Coliseum and Pinball in the lowest tier, though. It's like the other two are also solid. Oh my goodness, man. The hell is this? It's like everything was completely normal. Like, my eyes were just like... I could not understand it. Like, I was looking down here, it's like, okay, everything in Would Rather Not... I can kind of vibe with this in Would Rather Not. Right? But it's like, wait. We are missing a few tracks that are supposed to be high up. Oh my god, dude, I want to vomit right now. If I got Pinball's bottom one, man. Maybe it's unordered. Oh my goodness. Did I like Artie's post? I'm actually taking back my like. I'm actually fucking offended right now. That is incredible. I didn't think that it was going to happen, to be honest with y'all. Did I like it? Okay, I didn't like it. Alright, we're just writing yeah. We're not liking that one, Artie. I'm very sorry. I can't in good faith like a tier list that puts Coliseum and Pinball in the bottom tier. Step on a Lego tier. Good god. Good grief, dude. I'm pissed off now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but don't let this distract you from the fact that we still don't know if Dino Dino should be called Dino or Jungle. I think we're just gonna call it Dino Dino or DDJ. We called it DDJ in the past. Yeah, go Dino, right? Like, we already have Jungle. Right? Alright. Music's off. We're just gonna pretend that, like, upon seeing Artie's list, that, like, we just kind of, like, had, like, we stopped, like, you know, like, the disc from spinning and stuff, and made, like, that awkward sound effect. Man. Alright, guys. This is our tier list, I think. Maybe I should reevaluate Dylan's really quickly, because I thought that one was very, very good. I think I should maybe consider it near perfection. So let's put this to the test again, I think. I'm going to reconsider. I just need to see why I DQ'd it again real quickly. Also, shout out to Brandon for making solid tier. Put no time into it, but pretty solid. Alright. Alright, back on Dylan's really quickly. Okay, Shy Guy Bazaar in top tier is not that bad, right? I can live with that. The 3DS tracks in the Very Excited, getting a little bit rough. Let's see here. I think... Okay, yeah, there's enough things that I'm not going to give this near perfection, but it's definitely the best one, I think, of the day, personally. I think we share the same top 2 also, based off of our conversation, so I'm about that. I think Teeps... I remember right... Yeah, he had Coliseum first, so I can't hate... Actually, okay, you know what? I think Teeps had some suspect opinions, but I'm going to put him higher in here. Actually, I think I'm going to put him at the top of Solid just because, like, he had the best top-tier IMO. Artie's is the worst. I think this is our tier list. Yeah, we got the swaps, right? But, like, you can't complain too much of that opinion. We'll leave you where you are, Brandon. I won't put you on the microscope again. I was thinking that Brandon's could be mid, but that was also when I was thinking that Lev and Christo may be downgraded a little bit. Should I review Rady? I think Rady's was pretty solidly in solid. I kind of feel like if I want to... Maybe I should look at... No, actually, Royal had Cheap Lagoon and, like, good, so I don't know, dude. Jake's I respected just because, like, Super Circuit's definitely underrated and all of that, but I don't know. Okay. We'll go with this. We're just going to actually change the near perfection tier to perfection since it was not inclusive of anybody else. Sadly, I really wanted to have a buddy that just had excellent opinions, but hey, you can't win them all. You guys tried, and I appreciate that. There were a few very based people in here. And Artie, unfortunately, was acidic. But hey, it happens sometimes. Still love you all for participating. I will take somebody with acidic opinions any day over the people that did not participate, even if he was late. But thank you all for tuning in to the list. All right, what are we gonna do? I'm going to check real quickly if there is a lounge available. Maybe. I think I may play one. We'll see. Tier BC is at 9 right now. I don't think it's going to gather, actually, but I'll give it a minute or two. But we'll also potentially evaluate, potential streams to raid and all of that as well. But yeah, final list. Let's just recap it really quickly. Dylan, Koopa Guy, and Dragmire are based. Oh, there's a squad queue in 130. Yeah, but I don't think... I think I'll probably just play that, Miguel, but not stream. Unless you guys want me to want me to stream, but I don't really... Like, you all should just play squad queue on your own, right? Alright, solid is the arc tier of Teeps, Jake, Rady, Monfy, and Brandon. Mid tier... Mitch was a very respectable mid tier. It was clearly a step above the others. But, like, Mitch, you have to understand also that Arc would probably flame me if I put you, like, in the Arc tier at this point as well. And, like, I don't want to, like, make the balance too bad. Just know that you were the best mid list. Like, your mid list was actually middle. The other three were, like, what you would comment mid on. Okay? Artie was an acidic. That was actually truly horrifying. I'm not renaming it to the Arc tier. They're just going to get solid. And Drag Near and Miguel, some solid opinions, but unfortunately not tier lists. Alright, this is our final list, so we will post it on Twitter in a moment. Let's get this screenshot up here. Can you guys see me moving right now? Hopefully you can. I bet you can, actually. I'm probably frozen on screen. Let me know. Was I frozen? I'm back now. Alright. Here we go. Tier list. Congratulations to our 3 based individuals. It's not a tier list, dude. It's just like one track as good. Every track was listed on a tier, but it wasn't a proper tier list. It wasn't fully realized. It's not a tier list. It was one good opinion. That's not a tier list. I don't know what else to tell you. Alright, we're on 11 on tier BC. If anybody wants to fill this, I'll keep streaming. Probably only going to go 5 more minutes or so. But, yeah. Alright, let's get this up on Twitter real quick. Two tracks is a tier... That's not a tier list. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just not a tier list. Alright, tweet. Tier list. Actually, wait, no. I need to be quote tweeting my other one. Tier list. Congrats at Dylan at the Koopa guy and at Dragmeyer Jr. Actually, maybe I should evaluate Drags because I think Drags was a step down again, to be honest. You know what? I'm actually reviewing this. I don't remember enough about Drag's tier list. I need to make sure that this is truly based. Now that I think about it, I think it's based. I want to do an official review though. Just real quickly, we got to make sure it's not perfection. I'm sorry. It was the closest, but it was not perfection. All right, we're putting Drags under the microscope again. Actually. Okay, Coliseum, Airship Fortress, all the Rainbow Roads, GCNBC, Pinball, Toad's Factory, Ship You. Yeah, it's pretty good. What's at the bottom again? Yeah, shit. Okay, yeah. This can stay. All right, Drag. Sorry about that. You check out for being based. Shout out to Artie for giving a proper bad list at the buzzer. We needed one. Let's give that an emote. A pound. Is anybody trying to play Tier BC with me? This is the last opportunity for actual gameplay on Rookie Wednesdays. Alright, we've posted our list. Thank you all for participating, of course, also. Without you, streams like this that I think are more fun for me could not be possible. I did thank Artie. That was truly horrendous. That was truly awful. And it really is evidence that, like, one absolutely terrible tier can actually tank an entire list. That's actually facts, Miguel. He made a tier list so bad that people in mid don't feel that bad. He is a true hero. Tier list. Alright, guys, I don't know if this lounge is going to gather or anything like that. Let's see. If it's still at 11, I'll keep it up, but, Alright, it's still at 11. Somebody's got to bail me out, right? There's got to be somebody that can play, right? Are you guys all just better or worse? Is that truly, like, where we're at? I'm not gonna lie, Teeple's opinion on Double Deck actually makes me want to raise his list, but, like, I know there's no battle stages or anything, also. Now make a Pixar movies tier list. I haven't watched enough of the... I don't know, I've, like, watched a decent amount of Pixar movies, but I haven't seen all of them. Let's take a look at this tier maker. I need to see if, like, I can have, like, an actual opinion on this, but we'll see. Pixar, all Disney Pixar films. Okay, I definitely haven't seen enough of these. I've seen maybe, like, a few. The Incredibles is the best one, though. Is that, like, a fair opinion? Incredibles was Pixar, right? Like, The Incredibles 1 was, like, the best one. Battle map tier list. We can maybe do this. We can do it another time if, like, you guys guarantee enough participation. Like, I've got to have at least 10 lists if I'm going to do this stream. Otherwise, it's just, like, an L, right? You can't do a tier list without, like, at least 10. I did like Monsters, Inc. Yeah, that was a good one, too. I don't remember much about it, but I liked it. But I think The Incredibles is number one. Alfie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You came a little bit late. Gotta get in on this tier list thing the next time. However, makes it more fun that way. But nonetheless, thank you for the follow. We'll actually do MK8 stuff more frequently in the future, hopefully. But we will see. Oh no, I don't want to play the game that much. I may just do the squad queue and watch some basketball for a little. Somebody's typing. If they don't queue up, I'm gonna end the stream. If they queue up, we'll play. Depends on Obsidian. Who is this? They didn't type. Alright, I think we're gonna end the stream. Alright, I'm gonna drop. And it seems to be a perfect time for me to drop also. Alright, thank you all for watching tonight. I'm going to drop, unfortunately. Let's find somebody to raid. Cardsman's the prize, the most overrated. I mean, I liked it, but yeah, it's not really like film masterpiece or anything for sure. Alright, I don't know if I've rated John yet, so let's just raid him, I guess. Appreciate you all for hopping in tonight, and we will see you another night. I'll try to do something this weekend at least, but we'll see. For now, we're going to go watch basketball. Thank you all, and thank you all for participating. That was fun. We'll do more track stuff once the DLC packs continue to go on and all of that. So, again, also shout out to Miles for the idea, of course. Follow him. He was here earlier. I think it was ESE Miles. I don't know for certain. Is he still here? I don't think he is. Real Early Super M, I think, on Twitter. Check that out later. Alright, we'll see you all next week. Thank you again, Alfie, for the follow, Fire for the sub. See y'all next week or earlier. I don't know yet. Peace.